It was really challenging at first, and it is a very life-changing moment when I started knowing VAU kasi I've been searching for online courses already for 6 months before I encountered VAU, and it was the very first online course that I got with a very good supportive community. It's not just a community but it's a family. Kasi kahit tapos ka na sa training, kahit nasa client ka na, hindi ka niya pababayaan. That is one of the most special part of the VAU. And because of that, I was able to experience a lot. I was able to grow a lot. So super worth it talaga ang pag-join sa VAU.
Now, I am very confident, and then I have a client na yung lagi niya sinasabi, protect your confidence. So, ito yung one thing na kailangan natin dito. So, if you're having a doubt, ibaba nyo yung doubt na yan. Take a risk. Kasi hindi mo ma-achieve yung mga goals mo in life if nagda-doubt ka, ay, baka baka ganyan. So, gusto ko ma-experience yung na-experience namin dito as a family. Hindi lang kami to, like workmates kami dito, ganyan. It's more of a family kami dito.
Actually, would like to share some of my experience in enrolling in VAU. Actually, that was last year. I think I will be almost a year now because I enrolled last year, July. And I am so blessed that I saw this VAU. Sabi ko, what is this VAU? What is this VA? I really don't have, I'm still really from the scratch. No, although I worked for a long time, sa company which is, we're producing product. This time, no, wala siyang product, I mean, wala siyang physical products. And, join lang ako kasi may nag-invite sa akin. Sabi ko, sige nga, try ko nga. Wala, mawawala di ba? So, and then, so I tried because I wanted to learn talaga something new na hindi ko talaga siya na-experience pa in my entire life. In my entire life. So,
it's 10 o'clock.
And then I enrolled for the VAU, and then, and I love it. I like it because it's more than a school. Yeah. Talagang may sasagot sa iyo anything kahit hindi sa pag-aaral, may sasagot talaga. May mga problema pati lahat no. So I really enjoyed that time, and na-inspire akong mag-aral kasi sabi ko wala akong alam, from zero talaga ako, from scratch. Google nga hindi ko alam. Sabi ko may Google, Google form, wala talaga akong alam. And then very persistent, talagang nag-aral ako. Sabi ko very challenging, gusto ko to, sabi kong ganon. And I really love the company, even though hindi kami nagkikita face to face, pero alam mo, buhay na buhay yung aming mga chat group namin, buhay na buhay. And then and it's not just the group, it's not just I think the learning, but the opportunity of having a job, na hindi natin siya talagang makikita. I really learned a lot, not just the technical thing. Because now I am proud, I can say that I'm a professional VA. No, that's why wala nga akong alam ano ba yan, ano ba yung the marketing, medyo alam ako dyan. Yung Facebook, pero hindi ko alam, marami pa pala sa loob ng Facebook, how you to strategize, how to make your ads. And you know what? Ito sasabihin ko talaga sa inyo, that it's something like, it's more than, actually, if you're going to enroll for a 10,000, sabihin ng 20 subjects siya, it's more than that. What you will get is more than that. Talagang I promise, I swear to you. And now I am a full-time VA. Wag na po kayong dalawang isip kasi I'm here. I'm here. I'm a living testimony that it really gave me a lot of opportunity, knowledge, yung job, and then in my business na talagang nakatulong siya ng sobra. Imagine at this age of mine, makapagtrabaho pa ako na nasa home lang ako, and it is greater than the BPO, yung call center na sinasabi. The one that you will be gaining, it's more than. So it's really very, very helpful, So walang mga ganyan sa outside world. Walang magtuturo sa inyo ng ganyan. Actually, walang magtuturo. magturo. So kaya nga sabi natin kung talagang seryoso ka no na umunlad yung ating pamumuhay at the same time nag-enjoy ka, enroll po tayo sa VAU. And if you kung magtatanong kayo sa akin kung ano pang ginawa ko, pwede ring magtanong kayo. No? Open naman, okay. Open naman ako na magtanong. And ito pa pala, lastly, don't worry about no one will help you. Tama si Miss Judee. Because ang dami pong tumutulong even before na hindi pa talaga kami na-hire. No? And then, yung iba kasi may mga business, yung iba nagba-vlog, yung iba ganyan. No? Magtanong ka, ang daming sasagot sa iyo. Anytime, walang oras na pinipili. And even until ma-hire ka, and then you're having problem with your client or you're having problem with the tasks itself, ang daming sasagot. Ang daming magbibigay ng technique, ang daming magbibigay ng strategy. Kahit tulog na lahat ng tao, may sasagot na may sasagot. That's why I really, really love the community that we have right now. And talagang, I am proud to be one of the VA of the virtual life.
I'm from batch 9. It's a good thing na nakita ko tong virtual assistant university. So, yun, nag-enroll ako and luckily, to tell you honestly, I'm one of the nag-avail nung study now, pay later. So, it's a good thing na kapag start na ako and then I landed a job kaagad and I'm very much excited. Dito talaga natutunan ko how to create a website. Before sabi ko, paano ba yung website na yan? Ano ba yung WordPress na yan? So dito ko talaga siya natutunan and I'm very much thankful with all the coaches, kay Sir Ercy tsaka kay Sir Neil, na talagang kahit inaabot kami ng alauna na madaling araw, tuloy-tuloy yung ang dami nang matutunan, parang ayaw mo na matapos kasi we're doing the task. Talaga mag-extend ka talaga ng time, mag-spend ka talaga ng extra effort mo talaga to learn. So ang pinakamaganda pa rito, lahat matututunan mo kasi everything is online now. So tas nandiyan pa yung mga coaches natin na anytime pwede mong bulabugin, pwede mo silang ask for help. Yeah, totoo po yan. So talagang I'm very much thankful na I've been a part of Virtual Assistant University.
So napakaganda lang kasi magkuquiz ka din dun, mga activities na gagawin, doon mahasa yung mga skills mo. Tapos, yung video nila na-explain talaga, knowledgeable yung mga nandun sa video. Dati, di ko alam yung mga WordPress kung paano siya gamitin or meron palang mga Clickfunnels or kung ano-ano pa yan na. Tapos, ayun, dun, kagandahan lang kasi may sarili silang training platform. Dito meron silang platform, napaka-organized niyan. May kita mo yung mga courses sunod-sunod, tas may dashboard, may kita mo kung nagawa mo na ba to o hindi. Nakakatuwa lang kasi ang galing-galing ng mga coaches natin. Sobrang pag tinanong sila, sumasagot agad sila kahit hindi sa Q&A, kahit mag-chat ka sa kanila, sasagot sila sa'yo. Minsan, kahit nag-chat ka ng mga about dun sa topic, sasagot agad sila sa'yo kahit wala pang 1 hour yan, may reply na sila sa'yo. Isang kagandahan, lifetime yung access mo dito sa training platform. So, pwede mo siyang balik-balikan, no, yung mga recorded videos. Tapos ayun din, kagandahan, kung kunwari hindi ako naka-attend ng Q&A live discussions na may hindi ako naintindihan. Kagandahan yung Q&A namin is recorded din siya. So ayun, binibigyan kami ng access doon para ma-view pa rin namin yung pinag-usapan nila doon, di ba? So ayun, sobrang ang laking tulong po ng VA.
Hey everybody! Welcome to Virtual Assistant University. My name is Judee Kimberly Rallos, and I'm the CEO of VAU, as well as the parent company Virtual Lasting. And I would like to welcome all the 26 people for now that I'm seeing. Hopefully, more people will come in. I'm so sorry for my buhagag hair. So Tonight's topic is, it sounds very presumptuous, but wala na tayong magagawa kasi channel namin ito. So it's 10 reasons why Virtual Assistant University has the best training. So, bahala na kayo. It's our opinion, but we're going to show you those reasons. By the way, with tonight's live stream, I would just like to, remind everybody that, we do have a prize that we give out to people who would share this video. So go ahead and tag your friends, and you have like, go ahead and tag them. It would be great, and then we will announce, the winner, so that we can give you. Oh, my cat is so. Anyway, so before anything else, I would like to welcome my co-host, Kenji Tindok. Hi,
Good evening
Kenji.
po, Miss. Good evening,
Evening.
everyone.
So tonight we're going to be discussing about, why we have the best training, in the virtual assistant, um, I guess, community. And also, just to give you like a little bit of a backgrounder, I founded Virtual Lasting, which is a virtual assistant outsourcing company, 10 years ago. So I've been in this space for quite some time. And I would say that, especially that I'm not just, the virtual assistant as a worker. I mean, I've gone through it as well, but I also hire people. And so I know what clients are looking for. And that's precisely why we came up with Virtual Assistant University in 2019. It's because there's just this huge demand for training. There's so many people who deserve jobs, but then, skills wise, they had something lacking. So that's where Virtual Assistant University comes in. We help people with, getting ready for a job, but also we provide jobs as well, especially with a partnership with the two companies. Um, as of late, we are so excited that TESDA actually even approached us for a partnership because they were so impressed with our program. And hopefully that's also in the works because, we're going to be helping, we're going to be pioneering the training for like um, VAs for the entire Philippines. Anyway, so I would like to give the floor to Kenji because he's going to explain what VAU is about. He's going to show you, like, he's going to show you the details behind it, how you can sign up, and things like that. And then afterwards, we're going to be talking about, like, the certain points that we were saying why we were the best. Okay? So go ahead, Kenji.
Okay, thank you po, Miss. So, share ko lang po yung screen ko. Yan. So, good evening po. Again po, I'm Kenji. Actually, part po ko nung Batch 3 training nung Virtual Assistant University before. Yan. So, sa mga interested po to visit our website, so punta lang po kayo sa join.virtualassistant.university. Okay? So, do you want to be a virtual assistant earning in dollars kahit nasa bahay lang? Of course, ang sagot nating lahat dyan ay yes, especially with the current situation na meron tayo, guys, di ba? So, ano nga ba yung freelancing? Paano ba magsimula? Ano ba yung mga kailangan ko to start my journey? And ano ba yung mga skills na in demand ngayon? So, ilan lang yan sa mga questions ninyo na definitely ay i-address natin during our training. Okay? Yan. So, about Virtual Assistant University, again po, it is a training platform owned by Virtual Lasting where it aims to provide virtual assistant training for those who need to learn virtual assistant skills and for those who want to upgrade their skills as a VA. So, either newbie ka man or gusto mo lang mag-upskill, so welcome na welcome ka dito sa training natin. So, in this training po, you will learn 20 virtual assistant skills that will last for 3 to 5 weeks. Yan. So, ano-ano ba yung mga skills na yon? Yan. So, lesson 1 po, Introduction to Virtual Assistant Careers. Next, lead generation, content marketing, affiliate marketing, email marketing, Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, and IGTV, real estate marketing, Facebook ads, WordPress, e-commerce, automations with Zapier and IFTTT, Pinterest marketing, chatbot creation, video editing, Clickfunnels and funnel building, SEO or search engine optimization, copywriting, prospecting leads, and lastly, virtual assistant interview tips and proper etiquette. Okay, so our guarantee. So Virtual Assistant University will help you make your freelancing, home-based virtual assistant dreams come true by molding you to become the kind of VA that clients love. Ayan. So, syempre, aside doon sa mga na-mention ko na courses kanina, so, bukod doon, syempre, i-build up din natin yung mga soft skills na mga nasa atin, di ba guys? Yan. Regarding naman po sa ating pricing, so, before po, charge po natin yung training natin for 2,000 each course. So, kung nakita nyo yung courses kanina, yung 20 courses po na yun, 2,000 pesos po each ang value nun. But ngayon po, ino-offer na lang po namin siya for only 7,999. So, i-compare po natin siya sa ibang training platform na nag-o-offer ng ganito. 'Di ba yung iba, i-require kayo na magbayad monthly o kaya naman yearly. But dito sa atin, so for the one-time payment of 7,999, ma-access nyo na yung 20 courses natin. And meron din tayong program ngayon, syempre, which is the Study Now, Pay Later program na ayun, hindi kayo magbabayad agad-agad. So, yan, discuss pa natin siya ngayon. So, open po siya to all Filipino nationals ages 18 years and older. And reminder lang po, limited lang po yung slots natin na allotted for this program. Since meron pa tayo ibang program and sa mga gusto pa pong malaman yon, so i-visit nyo lang po yung aming Facebook page at virtualassistant.university. And going back po, this program po will last for 5 weeks. Yan. So, paano ba talaga tayo magjo-join sa Study Now, Pay Later program? Yan. So, before po sa registration natin, dito muna tayo sa payment terms. So, Study Now, Pay Later program po, literal na mag-training ka ngayon or study ngayon tapos yung payment po ninyo is later na after the training. So, syempre, minake sure naman namin dito na yung payment terms na namin ay aayon din sa inyo. Yan. So, ano-ano nga ba yon? So, immediate collection po 1 week after the training. And ang collection po natin is every 15th and 30th of the month. So, since every 15th and 30th of the month po yung collection natin, kumbaga parang mahahati po siya into 4 payments. Na ang mangyayari po, parang magkakaroon po kayo ng additional 2 months aside po sa 1 month training natin to pay doon po sa ating 7,999. And next po, kung makakakuha po kayo ng client within our agency po, which is Virtual Lasting, so we will refund it after 6 months of employment. So, di ba na kapag training ka na ng libre, nagkaroon ka pa ng client. Okay? And lastly po, kung magbabayad po kayo on or before the start of our training, so ang start po ng ating batch 12 ay ngayong September 6. Ayan. So, kung magbabayad po kayo on or before September 6, ang magiging payment nyo na lang po is 3,999. So, nabawasan po siya ng 50%. Yan. So paano po ba talaga tayo mag-enroll for the Study Now, Pay Later program? So, again po, i-visit nyo lang po yung aming website sa join.virtualassistant.university and makikita nyo po dyan yung aming mga registration form. Click nyo lang po itong enroll now, or ito pong registration form dito sa click here. Yan. So, once na-click nyo po yan, so madadirect po kayo sa ating registration form. So, reminder lang po, meron po tayong requirements upon signing up. So, kindly prepare 2 valid IDs po, proof of residency, and 3 signature specimen. Since yun nga po, kayo po ay mag-enroll for the Study Now, Pay Later program. And after nyo po makapag-register dito guys, may marireceive kayo na email confirmation from us and additional instructions po para po kayo ay maging fully enrolled na po sa amin. So, dahil meron pa po tayong kailangan i-accomplish na training agreement. Ayan. Next naman po, yan, for our payment channels, especially po for those na gustong mag-avail ng 50% discount natin. So we have here BPI, BDO, Union Bank, GCash, Paymaya, Coins.ph, Cebuano Luwilier, Palawan, and M. Luwilier. And also guys, sa mga gusto pong magbayad via debit or credit card, so i-click nyo lang po itong buy now. So may provided na po kami dito na PayPal link. So, you just have to enter yung details po ninyo, yung card details ninyo, and automatically naka-discounted price na po siya, which is 3,999. Yan, okay? So, again po, sa mga interested to enroll or just want to know more about us, so pwede nyo pong i-visit si join.virtualassistant.university. Yun po.
Thank you so much for that, Kenji. By the way, I just want to say a shout out sa mga tao dito. We have Yurilin here, who's a part of our team, by the way. Also, si Jen Manggubat Loremas. Hello. Thank you for tagging somebody. To Joy, our general manager, who is right now in the hospital, but uh, almost nang magaling. I'm so happy. So,
Yes.
I'm glad that she's here. And then we have Melba Mix Channel. Interested daw siya mag-enroll sa program. Hello. Also si Mylene L. Hipos. Um, Bern Australia, good evening. And good evening din to Larios John Raymart. So I also want to inform everybody, if you have questions, guys, even while we're discussing things here, just go ahead and post those questions, and we will want to, like, we would really love to answer them. Okay, so don't hesitate. Good evening, Miss Judy and Sir Kenji. I'm from batch 10. Hi. That's great. Okay. So we're actually launching batch 12 today. It's been a wild ride since we've started this whole thing. And it's been a wonderful opportunity. So, meron tayo dito. We actually just discussed the mechanics, but for the benefit of this question, because obviously not everybody will hear it. So, how to join? You need to go to, like, what do they need to do again, Kenji? So, they just need to go to
Yes po.
join.virtualassistant.university. Tapos merong instructions doon, or it would also be easy if you just go to our Facebook page. Can you type it like sa screen? Kung
Yes
ano
po,
yung
okay po.
link?
And also ano po, pwede nyo rin pong ma-check yung description po nitong live natin. Since yun po, yung mga link po for the enrollment ay nandoon na po siya. But
Yes.
ipopost ko din po siya dito.
Sige, i-post ninyo. Or maybe andito si
Ito po.
Lady. Okay. So ito. Pero
Visit lang
maybe
po nila. Yes po.
yeah.
Or dito po
You
sa
can
chat.
also check on this, but some of them are actually in YouTube, and then some of them are in Facebook. So we also have like contact details. But anyway, how to join is meron kaming like, some sort of early bird program, but also meron din kaming study now, pay later. So we will actually explain that again in detail later on. But definitely, if you want assistance immediately, you can just, contact our page. We also have mobile number. Can you flash that on the
Yes po.
screen? Okay. Pakita sa kong luyo. Is this
Yan guys,
arthritis?
pwede nyo po kaming i-email sa mail at Virtual Assistant University or contact us through phone po 0947-100-6090.
Yes, perfect. Okay. So before we start on our topic, we already have some questions here. So meron tayong Another question from Johnson Antipolo. Hi there, Johnson. So sabi niya, after the training, the VAU give us client. Yes. So I'm gonna say this. I think we're one of those, like most virtual assistant na trainings kasi, their core business is really just the training. And that's why, they don't really care. I mean, I'm not saying that they don't care, but it's not in their hands anymore if you will have a client or not. Here in Virtual Assistant University, our primary reason why we started Virtual Assistant University is because we're actually hiring VAs then for clients who approach us. So, and we've noticed that it's such a huge problem in the Philippines with regards to like job readiness, because there's so many people who have call center experience but just do not have like specific digital marketing experience. So the answer to this question is yes. However, if you would prefer to like work somewhere else, we're not going to force you naman to get a client. Okay? But if you're ready to start working with a client after the training, then we will give you a client and we will start to like shortlist you to the clients. Okay? Thank you for that. So if others have questions ha, paki-post lang dito. Sabi ni Michelle, hello po, di po ako natuloy sa batch 11. Can I still enroll sa batch 12 po? Yes, definitely. With open arms, just send us a message sa page. Just go to Virtual Assistant University na page. You can actually just look it up. But also like all over this post, I'm sure you can see ano yung mga contact details. You can go to these links. It's in the comments, okay? So thank you, Yurilin, for that. Anyway, good evening, Yanza. Hi. So let's start, Kenji. What's the number one? Like, I mean, obviously, this is not in order, but number one, what's one of the reasons why we're the best training in the Philippines?
Okay. So first po, cheapest with flexible payment terms.
Definitely. So, as I mentioned, our goal really here is to provide job readiness to people because our business model is not just really on the training. In fact, that's the reason why we're able to make our training very cheap, ridiculously cheap, with flexible payment terms, and it's really because um we focus on our core business talaga, which is the outsourcing. So, with that being said, if you would notice, like with so many platforms, a lot of people would charge around 15K for this or 20K. And because of the extensive talaga na coverage, I mean, those people who are charging 20K for their courses don't even like, their coverage is not like ours. Ours is just very, I guess, like, it's very intensive. Plus, we have live coaching. We really like, parang tinututukan talaga. And there's support. And usually, even for webinars, they charge like $300 or 15,000, 20,000 with no support. With ours, super support. So it's cheap, it's affordable, but also with regards to flexible payment terms, we give discounts. And most of all, we have the Study Now, Pay Later program. We're the only one who offers that. But I'm starting to see merong kumukopya sa amin, pero
Yes po.
parang hindi naman like, pero isang topic lang or something, parang mga webinar lang. But with us, it's really an extensive parang course. It's like a crash course. Para siyang college pero para sa mga virtual assistant. And the cool thing about it is, aside from the fact that it's cheap, it's flexible payment terms, if you decide to work for Virtual Lasting, you actually get the payment back. Like, so literally, it becomes free. So, and we give it back to you after 6 months of working with your client. And sino bang hindi gusto ng free? But definitely, we no longer give free to people na random lang kasi you know why, guys? It's also very expensive to run this training. So I hope you understand. We have people na nagpapasahod, like there's so much investment in this. We also advertise, and so that's the reason why we charge a very nominal fee so that there are a lot of people who can join. Okay? Um, so meron tayong question. Ay, ang sakit talaga ng back ko. Guys, I'm so sorry if I keep on like moving. Is this arthritis or like, ano na ba to? Kasi, sino ba dito na hindi naka-experience nito na dahil sa MECQ, hindi tayo ng MECQ kami dito, hindi kami nakakalabas. So, like, I'm always nakahiga. Char. So anyway, let's answer some questions before we move on to the next. So, when po marireceive sa email confirmation? Thank you. Can you explain that, Kenji? Kasi
Actually,
baka
after nyo pong mag-register po dun sa form natin, right away may marireceive na po kayo na email confirmation. But kung wala naman po, pwede nyo po kaming i-message dito po sa ating Facebook page or send us an email po sa mail@virtualassistantuniversity or sa aming phone number po, which is 0947-100-6090. Yun po.
Thank you for that. By the way, guys, please share this live stream, ha? Kasi aside from the fact that you can help somebody start their home-based working na journey and start their like virtual assistant journey, meron pa kaming papremyo, okay?
Yes.
So, kindly tag your friends or like share it on your wall and we will actually like count sino yung mas marami and then we will give a prize, okay? So, we also have another question from John Edward Vilbar Rauto. I don't know how to pronounce. Anyway, is it possible to work as a VA without directly talking with the client or client's customers via phone? I get what you mean. Like, I may sound very uh like you wouldn't believe this, Kenji. I sound very like, 'di ba, confident, and I'm also like very parang I sound very extroverted. But I do have social anxiety. I can say that I'm very introverted or maybe I'm very ermitaño. I don't like talking to people. That's the reason. Have you noticed when we have a meeting, we don't have a lot of meetings, right, as a
Yes
company?
po.
When I have meetings, I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it. Kasi, it's not that I don't like people. It's just that parang, ewan ko, I like to not speak. And so I really understand John. Because when I was also working in the call center industry, I did the job really well. I was one of the top in sales. But then, if you're an introvert, it does wear on you, and you're like, oh my gosh. And so that's the cool thing about being a virtual assistant is you can choose if you don't want a phone sales job. So what I'm trying to say is being a virtual assistant is very different to like being in a call center, because in the call center every day you have to talk to so many people. Like hindi ka pa nga nakakasuklay ng buhok and you're like nangangarag pa from the jeep and everything, and thank you for calling, blah blah blah, this is Judee, and you know, day in and day out you do that. With being a virtual assistant, I can say like I'm not gonna say that it's chill for everybody because everybody has different kinds of interests. Some people like to talk to other people, But I think that being a virtual assistant is so good for people like me who don't like to keep talking day in and day out to like customers. Given that, here's the thing though, John, it's because we do provide clients and we would want you to like really deal with them directly. So you will still be talking to your client, but ang maganda doon is not all clients would talk to you via phone every day. Like
Yes.
I would say that um usually you will talk to them on the interview because obviously alangan naman may interview na walang voice, 'di ba? Written. So hindi naman. Um Obviously you're going to talk on the interview, and then when you get picked out, when they give you instructions, you're going to talk to that client. Perhaps I would say, like, realistically, you will meet your client a couple of times until you get the hang of the job. So it would be more often, like, meetings are often like frequent on the first month, maximum second month. And then the rest of it, some clients want weekly meetings, some clients want, twice a month, some clients want monthly. Ako yung boss na, like, in my end, 'di ba, hindi ako masyadong nakakapag-meeting, Kenji. I don't like it because I'm also in the camp where too much meetings waste time. Kasi puro na lang meeting tapos walang trabaho, 'di ba? It's so senseless. So, we also actually advise clients not to do so many meetings because then chika-chika minute tapos wala nang time sa trabaho, right? So, realistically, I'm not gonna promise that you will never talk to your client, but if you choose, kasi meron ding clients who would want to have VAs na, pang sales or phone job talaga. We're not gonna force you. In fact, we're really going to announce na ano yung mga job description, and then if you don't like it, you will not be forced to, be shortlisted under that client. Okay, you can pick out. You can even pick out if ano yung gusto mong mga schedule, ganon. And we provide that kind of freedom. But yes, you do have to talk to your client because then you cannot start working if you don't know what to do. So I guess meetings and like the interview and then like training. Okay. So that's a realistic thing. Okay. Thank you daw sa pag-respond. You're welcome, Yanza. And good evening po sa lahat. Hi, Kabahar. So now let's proceed to the next reason.
Okay, next po. Number 2, most comprehensive.
So that's right, most comprehensive. Kenji, can you show them ano yung coverage again so that they would really see ano talaga ka-comprehensive? And I dare you, there won't be another training as comprehensive as this. And most of all, even after the training mismo, we even provide free upskill na. So, dami-dami mong makukuha. So those are can you like read them out quickly,
Okay po.
Kenji? Mhm.
Yan. So again po, yung training coverage po natin dito is Introduction to Virtual Assistant Careers, lead generation, content marketing, affiliate marketing, email marketing, Facebook marketing, Instagram marketing, and IGTV, real estate marketing, Facebook ads, WordPress, e-commerce, automations with Zapier and IFTTT, Pinterest marketing, chatbot creation, video editing, Clickfunnels and funnel building, SEO po or search engine optimization, copywriting, prospecting leads, and lastly, virtual assistant interview tips and proper etiquette. Yan.
Thank you for that, Kenji. So I'm sure, I mean, you can just try to compare it to others. I'm not going to say na yun na nga. Pero yun na talaga. We have so much
Opo.
covered, and it's not because we're just trying to like make people suffer through the training with useless stuff. But 'di ba, Kenji, you were part of the training.
Yes
Right
po.
now in the job, you can say that everything is so useful, right?
Opo.
Wala talaga, like we did not, even if we included so many things, but I'm telling you, it's going to give you a very well-rounded kind of view of what the job is, and it will give you a real leg up, you know, against your competition, like all these other VAs who are looking for a job. That's why
Yes
it's
po.
so good. Yeah. So merong sinabi si Tet. I agree, the most comprehensive training ever. Di ba, Tet?
Yes.
All right.
Tsaka
Thank
guys, kung may add ko din po, yung kasi maganda po dito, parang yung mga lesson po natin dito is connect-connect po siya. Tapos pwede mo siyang may integrate kung kahit saan man. For example, nakafocus ka lang po sa social media. Ang dami mong pwedeng gawin sa social media. Nandiyan yung chatbot, yung Facebook ads, and kung ano-ano pa na under po doon sa mga lessons natin.
That's true, because so many people would apply for a job na, let's say, Facebook ads. Tapos they just learn the Facebook ads sa mga YouTube videos, let's say, or mga training dyan. Ang mahal-mahal ang training ng Facebook ads.
So,
But without really understanding yung content marketing, kung ano like if hindi mo ma-understand kung ano talaga, how to analyze, like let's say your target market, or how to really like engage with people, strategies ng social media, and even like automations and chatbots. If you don't know those things, then maybe you'll just know some targeting, but you will not be able to really create powerful campaigns. And that's why
okay.
it's so important talaga to have like this holistic view. Thank you so much for pointing that out, Kenji. Okay, so next point.
Okay, so number 3 po, job opportunities.
Right. So here at Virtual Assistant University, as I mentioned earlier, since we're in partnership with the parent company, which is Virtual Lasting, we actually hire VAs for our clients. And that's why when you are under this training, you already have like a leg up and you get access to the clients. Before kasi, when we didn't have this training, to be honest, I mean, there's so many applicants, but ang daming hit or miss kasi we weren't also able to like verify if they really have the skills. And that's why, like, since we started the training, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like to hire people na who did not join our training kasi ang dami pa naman nating i-hiring na trainees, but at the same time, I am just really more impressed with the people who finish our training. Kasi so many people just don't have that holistic experience unless if, you know what, unless if they've been doing this VA career for more than 10 years. Ang dami ko na-meet na mga more than 10 years naging online worker who don't have these skills. Now, that's why the trainees that we have are truly remarkable. Okay, next, Kenji.
Okay, number 4 po, yan, best support.
Can you explain that?
Yes po. Okay po. So, actually, aside nga po dun sa nabanggit namin na most comprehensive kanina, meron din po tayo ditong best support. Kasi, aside po sa mga kasama natin dito or yung community natin na lahat talaga nagtutulungan. So, syempre, yung pinaka-main naman dyan is yung coaches natin or yung mga team behind this training talaga. So, tulad nga nung nasabi sa testimonial before, dito, paglalaanan ka talaga ng oras. Unlike sa ibang platform na parang hayaan lang nila kayo na manood ng mga videos nila tapos gagawa kayo ng mga task. hindi naman kayo makakakuha ng feedback, 'di ba? So dito sa atin, lahat 'yan meron. Sa mga coaches natin, talagang minsan sila pa yung mangungulit sa'yo na gawin mo na yung ganitong task. And pagdating naman sa trabaho, ayun, kahit hindi ka nanghihingi ng tulong, talagang may magbibigay at magbibigay sa inyo ng mga tips diyan, mga hacks, gano'n. So, yun yung maganda kasi napa-practice natin siya dito sa training. Pagdating natin sa trabaho, is nadadala din natin siya. Yun.
Yes. And I think no na it's also the real foundation why even after the training everybody is so helpful towards each other because we started a community where camaraderie, friendship and really helping each other is what we promote based on the example of our support team. And that's why it's so heartwarming that, here at VAU and Virtual Lasting, you're not really alone. You have friends. And you'll have somebody to really like, ano ba to? Like, mga ganon. Like, can you explain it to
Opo.
me? Or can you show me? Like, even not just with the coaches. Obviously, we have coaches who are literally paid for that job. But it's so nice to have classmates. Kasi ako, ang experience ko nung college ako, that's the reason why maybe hindi ako nakapag-college, finish. Kasi always irregular ako, tapos parang wala kang, like, nahihiya ka to ask, or no, hindi ka, hindi ka friends nila, parang ganon, 'di ba? So when you do an individual webinar, that's the hard thing, if you don't have anybody to help you. Okay, next.
Okay. Next po. Number 5, yan. So we have both group classes po and a self-paced.
Right. So as I mentioned earlier, um, this training is going to be conducted as a class. And I think it's so cool when we did that because we've observed that more people actually graduate and finish the course if they're in a group because then they, like merong positive peer pressure na, hoy, did you finish it na? Yung mga ganon, di ba? Like, it's so helpful. And group dynamics and like group participation is developed. But we don't discriminate. If, for example, hindi talaga pwede sa schedule mo and you prefer to like have a more like you can do it at your own pace. That's why we have the self-paced program as well. So that's why we really truly provide flexibility. Although I must say, group classes are still the best because it's still the same training. It's just that hindi ka left behind, or let's just say, when you have people surrounding you, na-challenge ka na
Yes
mag-finish,
po. Apo.
'di ba? Right, Kenji? Kasi
Totoo
I'm
po
gonna
yan.
tell you this, okay? Ang mangyayari sa self-paced, if hindi ka naturally very motivated as a person, if hindi kapit sa patalim ang poverty and you really need this to work, or you don't have a compelling reason na talagang super mind over matter na reason, ang tendency is if you have a self-paced um, like scheme, ang mangyayari is, ay, hindi lang ako mag-task tonight. Mag-Netflix lang ako tapos kain ako ng
Opo.
junk food. Mag-ano ako, mag-take out ako kasi I'm feeling cute. Might delete later. Yung mga ganon. I'm, like, tinatamad ako. Ay, I'm sad. Heartbroken ako. Mga ganon. But sa group classes is, especially you'll get to know each other. Uy, pa-show naman sa work mo. I'm not yet done. Uy, you finish it kasi meron tayong deadline. Parang ganon. And then people can be like, helping you. So may feedback si Rose Kaz. Agree sa best support. VAU coaches are very understanding, especially sa amin na may regular job, na minsan hindi nakakasabay sa mga daily tasks. Yes naman. So, basta lang talaga na you will parang ipaglaban mo ang sarili mo. That's what I always say. Kasi ultimately, this is not like, have you noticed na sa high school tayo, parang if if we're given an activity, parang, ay, buisit talaga tong teacher na to. Bakit binibigyan tayo ng pinapahirapan tayo? But you know what? Lahat dito, it's not for the purpose of pahirapan. It's truly something na you will you will make use of. So, yun. Okay? Okay. So, next point.
Okay po. Number 6 is, ayan, lifetime access.
Yes. So, when you join VAU, we will give you access to the training lifetime. So, meaning, because so many trainings kasi they're going to expire your access after a month unless
Yes.
you pay pa. And then in our end, we don't want to be maramot to you because you can just go back to some of the trainings if ever like you're already like dealing with a client. But what if like, oh my gosh, there's something that you want to like, parang na-recall ko nandun yun sa discussion. So we can go back, right? Okay, next.
Maybe pwede ko rin po sila bigyan ng overview po din sa ating
Yeah, that
platform.
would be good. Can you like show them an overview
Yes
about
po.
like, yeah, okay.
Yan, okay. So, isa po yung sa tinutukoy din namin na lifetime access is dito po sa ating training platform. Ayan. So, yun yung kagandahan dito kasi meron tayong isang platform na ginagamit. So, nakastore na dito yung training videos natin, yung mga task na gagawin natin, and dito na rin tayo magsasubmit ng mga task. So, hindi na tayo maghahanap kung saan-saan pang platform, saan siya gagawin, kung saan isa-submit, saan manonood ng video. So, nandito na siya sa ating training platform. Yan. So, simula po sa lesson 1 natin hanggang 20, nandito na po siya. Ayan. So, ito po yung ating training videos. Tapos, nagbibigay din po kami dito ng mga course guide. So, doon sa napanood po ninyo video, meron pa pong guide yon. And, yan, quiz, at saka po, ayan, mga tasks. So, dito na po natin siya isa-submit. Yun. So, yun po, lifetime na po yung access ninyo dito sa ating platform po.
Right. Okay. So, next, Kenji.
Okay po. So, number 7, WordPress hosting will be provided for your portfolio.
Right. So, what we mean by this is, like, 'di ba, we will teach you how to create like a website, yung mga ganon. And, for those who don't know, creating a website, it's not just about your brain. It also does involve money. Like you
Yes.
spend on your hosting, you spend on your domain, you spend on like monthly yan. Like for example, for a domain, you pay like around, let's say, $15 for that in a year. Plus you spend for hosting, and hosting is around, let's say, it could be like $10, $15 a month. So this is actually like already included. So if you think about it, yung binayad nyo, actually kukulangin pa
Yes
for
po.
this one.
Totoo po yan.
Kasi imagine a lifetime and then your website is still going to be up after many years. That's literally unlimited expenditure in our end. So I hope you understand. That's why we charge. But we do refund if you will work for us. 'Di ba? So that says that's what I love about VAU, super organized and professional. Oh, thank you. You know what, that we did not used to be like this. Literally, like in my journey in building this company, took me like many years to like literally organize things. Like at first, literally, alam nyo ba, yung first, parang natuwa ako kasi, I think weeks ago, I saw sa on this day ko, like on this day in 2013, yung first training na ginawa ko for VAU. Or not under VAU, but like our about virtual assistant training. Tapos like literally may mga Manila paper, yung mga ganun. Okay? So like may Manila paper, ang dami, parang it's so classroom type.
Opo.
And it's been a journey. And imagine na yung training namin is just 5 days. Tapos, it was a smaller na coverage. Pero mas mahal ha. So ngayon, mas cheaper. Yeah. Okay. What's next?
Okay, so number 8 po. Yan, interview and shortlist to clients.
Right. So, within the training proper, one of our lessons is interview techniques, right? And included na dyan is we literally do a mock interview with you. But also, ang maganda doon is yung mock interview, actually ipapakita yun sa clients so that we can already start looking for, like lining you up with clients who might be interested to hire you. So that's the cool thing about it. That's the reason why some VAs, even if they just finished their training, they actually already get clients immediately because nagugustahan yung interview nila. Tapos, even, some people, even before the graduation, they already have clients. So, that's what we do. Next.
Okay. Next po. Yan, number 9, internship po or job experience.
So, we designed this training to not just be like that webinar format wherein like, ewan ko, I don't know if you've bought a webinar before. Ako, kasi I'm such a do-it-yourself learning junkie. Like, I love to learn things every day. Like, literally, as in, parang interested ako sa mga, kahit ano-anong mga webinar, kahit mga macrame, yung mga ano-ano pa dyan, mga painting. And you know what? I'm seeing that in the majority of these webinars, literally they just talk about the topic, they will show you, and then it's up to you. Okay, the worst kinds of webinars, I tell you, are the ones wherein they build up so much anticipation, and then all they discuss is what is the meaning of HTTP, yung mga ganun. Or what is the meaning of www, yung mga ganun, mga
Like,
useless.
puro theories po talaga yun.
Yes, puros mga theory, like, sino ang nag-invent sa internet? And you know what?
Opo.
You don't need that because whoever made the internet, ang importante is makatrabaho tayo, 'di ba? Makapera tayo, makapakain tayo ng pamilya natin, and how, like that. So that's also why I literally designed this training to not focus on the talking. Like, obviously, kasi training, syempre may discussion. But the most important part of this training is for each lesson, you don't move forward unless you learn and you actually do it. So, you can say na we also even designed it in a way na parang meron ka talagang client, pero kunyari kami yung client, so that you will know how to handle clients. You will know how to deal with deadlines. You will know how to deal with pressure because it's a real job. Being a virtual assistant, so many people think na, ay, gusto ko mag-online kasi magne-Netflix lang ako, tapos mag-copy-paste, copy-paste, tapos kakain ng snacks. Hindi. Although, syempre, kumakain ako ng snacks while working at magne-Netflix din. But it's more than that. Like, it's really more than that. And that's why we're very confident that after the training, para na din kayong nakatrabaho talaga. And you can
Yes
really
po.
consider it already as a job experience. Okay? So, yan. Next.
Yan. So, lastly po, ayan, number 10, teaches classes that are nowhere to be found.
That's right. So, especially that I have that unique experience wherein I really was an online worker, just like everybody here. And I still am because I'm still working online, obviously. But I have that unique perspective because I hire people. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I run different businesses. And most of all, I run an outsourcing agency that hires virtual assistants. And that's why I can give you expert tips on what really works. What really works. How to really make sure na hindi ka lang na-hire ng client but magugustuhan ka talaga. Kasi so many online workers they get hired tapos after 1 week, we will just call you. Yung mga ganon.
Yes po.
Or mga like, I'm so sorry na bankrupt na kami and we will not hire you. Tapos you will see na nag-post siya sa Facebook page na mag-hire sila. And that's why I'm gonna teach you those life lessons you cannot take anywhere. Like you can't get from anywhere. Kung ano talaga ang what would really matter in this job, in this career. I'll also teach you like really nifty tips on like I ang dami kong shortcuts to be
Yes po.
honest.
Totoo po
I
yan.
mean, diba? Like, I mean, kasi there's so many tricks and tips and hacks and shortcuts that I also discovered after like doing this, running this company for 10 years. Next year, it's going to be 11. But I also worked online before I started this company, and I have learned so much. And these things you can't really impart to others unless you've done it. And so this training comes from that humble experience na I did it myself. Na I also did these stuff for my clients. I also did these stuff to garner sales in 6, 7 figures, 8 figures for the company. These are actual working strategies that you cannot find because so many people then will say this is the key. Ang 'Di ba, have you seen yung mga clickbait na mga training or mga videos na this will earn you 6 figures
Yes
in
po.
5 minutes, but then like did it actually work? Parang ganon, like, pero nangangapa sila and they don't have anything to pay for rent, tapos tapos fake lang pala yun. Yung mga ganun. So, this is not clickbait. It works and it's going to work for your clients. I'm gonna say that. So,
Opo.
ang dami ko
Yun po,
nang sinabi.
actually kung may add ko lang din po, yun nga yung maganda kasi po, personally, yun po yung pinakagusto ko, yung pag-share ni Miss Judy ng mga experiences niya, lalong-lalo na din yung mga tips, yung mga hacks na gustong-gusto ko din. At saka dun mo kasi malalaman talaga yung kung effective talaga yung strategy kasi yun nga, based sa mga past experiences ni Miss Judy, syempre mas mauuna siya. Alam niya na kung ano yung tama talaga at saka yung mali. So, yun, nasa-spoil na tayo sa mga talagang dapat nating
That's
gawin.
true.
Opo.
Actually, I'll give you an example ha. Ang daming naggagawa ng Facebook ads training ngayon. Tapos they only, like gumawa sila ng Facebook ads training, but they only learned Facebook ads 2 years ago. And I find that weird, or I'm sorry to them, but in my end, I've been doing Facebook ads since 2011. That's 10 years. And I've seen how the algorithm has changed. I've seen how you always have to like, so I don't just employ tactics na, ay, this is the hottest trend, blah, 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 because I know now what's really works now, whatever kind of algorithm will happen, you will know the basics. Like the actual things that I teach, they really work. And you just don't like you just stop with all that BS na it has to be like this kind of parang ganon. Parang there are basics and foundations talaga that will really make it work. And also like, the whole background of like everything else that comes with it. And I'm saying it based on experience, not just as somebody who runs Facebook ads but doesn't care about the ad spend. I'm saying it as somebody who's running a business who needs to make sure that it makes sense. And then we've seen how it works in different kinds of industries. Like, let's say, does it work in rentals? Does it work in, like e-commerce? Does it work in like courses? Does it work with like influencer marketing, celebrities, politicians? And that's why I'm saying that the kind of things that I teach, I can't really start to like say those things lang if I didn't have that actual experience. And I want you to also understand that because in your own journey, I'm not going to say that you're going to copy my journey every step of the way. But um like you will really also understand what I would impart to you are the things that matter, but you will also have your own perspective with things and you will add those in your journey. Okay? Ang dami ko na talagang sinabi. Bakit? It's the back pain. It's really the back pain. So sinabi ni Rose Kaz, kudos pala to Miss MJ, napakabait during mock interview. Uy, ang galing. So finish na sila sa mock interview. Sabi ni Tet, me too, kaya ako nag-enroll because of Miss Judy's credibility and experience. I also felt her sincerity towards aspiring VAs like me. Thank you so much. Actually, you know why? Because I was also there. I was also there. I know na masungit ako sometimes, but my sincerity talaga with people who wish to like really start in this journey is very sincere because in my end, I've been there. Being that lost person na wala talagang makapag-explain saan ba talaga kumukuha ang mga tao sa internet ng pera. Yung mga ganon, is there an ATM somewhere? Like, I don't get it. So, you will really learn it here. Anyway, meron tayong guest, right?
Yes po. Meron po.
So let's welcome Cheng. What's Cheng lang sinabi dito? Anong full name?
Ganun din po. Miss Cheng, nandun ka na ba?
Hi! Parang wala pa siya.
Hi, Miss Cheng.
Hello po. Sorry po.
Yeah.
Good evening po, Miss Judee, Sir Kenji.
Good evening po.
Hi! Thank you
Hello
so
po.
much for being
Okay lang po. The pleasure is mine po.
I know that parang naaburido ka pa. So anyway,
Hindi po.
tell us about your experience with VAU. How was it? I mean, guys, this is a real life testimonial and this is not scripted.
Yeah.
How it was for her. Anong batch ka, Cheng?
Ano po, batch 10 po, Miss Judee.
Batch 10. Wow, okay. All right, sige, tell us about it.
Share ko lang po kung paano ako napunta sa VAU kasi parang March, nag-resign po ako sa work ko because of the pandemic po. So parang naglulok po ako ng job na parang work from home, ganun po. And then one time po, parang nagland ako sa isang YouTuber po na parang nagto-talk about sa virtual assistant nga po. And that time po, parang, syempre, parang masyado kasing malawak po yung virtual world. Kaya parang wala akong idea paano siya simulan. So parang nag-search ako ng maraming training programs, ganan. And then, yung VAU po yung isa sa nakita ko. And then, yung magandang part mo kasi that time, kasi syempre parang kaka-resign ko lang po. Parang sinisave ko po yung money ko. Parang nag-o-offer po kasi ng study now, pay later program. Sabi ko, wow, ang ganda naman nito. Then, chinek ko kasi parang, baka scam. Kasi parang may ganun ba, napapayag. And then, Sigurista. And then
But
chinek ko
so
po.
that's true actually kasi
Oo po.
sabi, bakit it's so cheap? Bakit ano? And that's true.
Opo.
Mm.
Opo. Tapos nakita ko pa parang may discount nga po, gano'n. Sabi ko, hala, totoo ba talaga to? Tapos, ayun, upon checking po, parang tinignan ko po yung mga reviews and then yung mga ano. So, legit naman po siya. And then, tinry ko po. And then, ayun po. Nung nag-start po ako sa journey, parang nakakatuwa kasi parang yun nga po, kagaya nung nag-comment po kanina, sobrang organized niya po. And then, ang ganda po kasi parang may mga ano po, tawag dito, yung mga parang yung sa course po, may ang tawag dun, yung sa website po, ganun po. Sabi ko, ang organized naman po dito to think na nag-o-offer pa sila ng ganun program. And then, as time goes by po, parang nakaka-excite, lalo na yung day one po, yung lead generation. Parang na-excite na po kagad ako kasi parang, wow, ganito pala yung ginagawa. Parang medyo simple lang. Kikita ka na pala ng dollar doon. Tapos ayun po, tapos parang tapos yung mga coach po, sila Sir Neil tsaka si Sir Ercy, napakabait po nila. Parang kahit isang oras lang po ata yung allotted time namin sa kanila. Parang minsan umabot po kami hanggang 12 midnight, ganun po. Just to answer po yung mga queries namin, yung mga kasama ko. Sobrang ano po nila, helpful pagdating po sa mga tanong, ganun po, sa mga inquiries kapag nahihirapan ka po sa task, tsaka yung parang mga tips and tricks po kung paano gawin. At saka parang ang dami po kasing ino-offer ni VAU. Which is sa iba po, parang yung 7K or yung 4K na ano, parang isang ano lang siya, isang topic. Pero kay VAU po, sobrang vast. Wala, parang makakapili ka kung ano yung gusto mong niche. So for me, yun yung pinakamaganda po. And isa po to sa magandang choice na nagawa ko this year. Kasi parang like ngayon po, nakakuha na po ako ng clients. Parang sobrang thankful po kasi kahit simple lang yung ginagawa, kumikita ka na ng dollar. Unlike po sa last job ko na parang nagpapakahirap akong mag-work, tapos parang kahit umuulan, kailangan mo pumasok. Ngayon po kahit nasa bahay ka lang, kumikita ka na. And, ayun, sobrang thankful lang po ako kasi parang nagland ako dito sa page na to po. Ayun po.
That's so nice, diba? And it feels so safe na nasa bahay ka lang, you can work, hindi ka ma-expose sa Delta, or kahit sa ulan, hindi ka ma-expose sa ulan, hindi ka ma-expose sa mga, kung sa Tagalog, it's that alikabok.
Oh, yan.
Where are you located, Cheng?
I'm actually from Quezon po ako, pero right now po nasa Makati po ako.
Very high traffic area. But kamusta ang ECQ dyan?
Ayun po, pero ano pa rin po, naka-ECQ pa rin po kami ngayon.
Pero it's so nice na you do have the flexibility. How is working from home now? How do you feel?
Sobrang, ano po, kahit parang gumising ako ng parang kunwari 7 po yung, ano mo, pasok mo, parang 6:59. Gumising ka. Carry pa rin kasi hindi mo isipin na maliit, lumigo, kumain. Sobrang, ano po, napaka-alwan. Tapos parang kasama po yung family mo. Yun talaga yung one thing na maganda. Lalo na ngayong pandemic po. Parang, ayun po.
Alam niyo, when I started this company, so many of my friends were saying na hindi to, like, aren't you worried na hindi sila mag-work hard yung mga employees if they work from home? And they always, yung mga boss kasi, they always think that negative side because they think na, ay, they're going to like do something wrong. Pero kasi in my end, I really tell them, like, hindi pa yun uso yung online masyado that time. But I really tell them, alam mo, I want to share this opportunity to others because when I started working online, I felt that freedom and that job, parang, I guess like, parang ano, work-life balance, yung satisfaction sa buhay ko, like, I just felt that at that time. I'm not saying naman na, offices are like the devil, but nobody can force me to go back to an office. I tell you, kahit boss, I don't like it, okay? And iba talagang freedom.
Totoo po.
You know what? I cannot explain it. But you know now when you're working from home, right? Iba talaga.
Sobra po.
I'm not trying to like parang making the other people here um like jealous na yun talaga mag-online. Hindi. You will understand. You will really understand when you work from home. And that's also, I guess, the reason why there's so many like if you've heard that there's this thing called parang great resignation right now all over the world because now that people are forcing their vaccinated staff to go back to work, wala nang gusto mag-work.
Natatakot.
Hindi. Sila natatakot but they realize na bakit ako mag-work sa office na ang ganda naman mag-work from home. Parang
Yes,
gano'n.
sobra.
I'm glad that you're enjoying and you're like
Sobra po.
feeling this it's so no maganda. Okay. Anything else you want to share, Chang?
Ayun lang po, para kaya dun po sa mga viewers or sa mga, I would highly recommend po talaga mag-enroll dito kasi ang dami niyo po kasi talaga matutunan kasi like me, I am from different industry po. But kahit ganun po, parang nakakuha pa rin ako ng jobs dito kasi tinutulungan ka po talaga ng mga tao dito and sobrang yung knowledge mo po talaga. Hindi ka iiwan na parang, okay, yun na yun. O, at saka po yung knowledge kasi na makukuha mo sa bawat topic, specified talaga siya. Kaya for me, yun yung one thing na maganda. Kaya ayun, I highly recommend po sa mga nanonood as a living witness. Ayun po.
Thank you so much for that, Cheng.
Thank you
I'm
so
so
much.
glad na na-realize mo na hindi pala scam.
Yeah, definitely not po.
Oo, kasi I'm sure na merong mga tao dyan na, ay, is it too good to be true? Yung mga
Yes,
ganon. But,
opo. Oh, yun talaga yung una kong ano po dati naisip.
but just to tell everybody, it's really because secondary lang talaga yung training sa amin because our goal talaga is to really like hire people. So that's why. That's why we're able to like, and we made it affordable because we noticed that a lot of people really do need the job,
Yes.
pero they cannot like enter the industry if they don't know anything kasi wala silang pera.
Opo.
Nun.
True
So
po.
yun. Anyway, thank you so much, Cheng.
Thank you so
You have
much
a good
po.
evening and you
Good
rest
night
or
po.
you work. Depende sa anong
Thank you so
schedule
much
mo.
po.
Thank you so much, Miss Judee. Thank you so much, Sir Kenji.
All
Bye
right.
po.
Okay, thank you. So, so anyway, Kenji, before anything else, like before leaving this live stream, let's explain again how you can join VAU for the people who didn't catch the instructions earlier. So Kenji's going to explain that. So go ahead, Kenji.
Okay po. Ayan. So, again po, sa mga interested na po to enroll or just wanna know more about us, so you just have to visit join.virtualassistant.university. Yan. So, makikita nyo rin po dito yung training coverage po natin. And yan. So regarding naman po sa ating pricing, so before po ino-offer po natin siya for 2,000 pesos each course. But ngayon po, pwede nyo pong ma-avail yung 20 courses for only 7,999. And meron din po tayong Study Now, Pay Later program, which is literal po, magsa-study ka or training ka ngayon, then yung payment po is later na after the training. So, paano ba talaga tayo maka-join dito sa Study Now, Pay Later? Yan. So, ang guidelines po natin, open po siya to all Filipino nationals ages 18 years and older. Next po, limited lang po yung slots, guys, na allotted natin for this program. And this program po will last for 5 weeks. Yan. So, later po tayo sa registration. Para naman po muna sa payment terms natin, syempre, make sure natin na hindi pa rin kayo mahihirapan. So, very flexible naman yung ating payment terms. So, first po is immediate collection 1 week after the training. Ang collection po natin is every 15th and 30th of the month. Since every 15th and 30th po ang collection natin, parang ang mangyayari po, madi-divide po siya into 4 payments. So, this will lead po na magkaroon po kayo ng additional 2 months aside po sa 1 month training ninyo. So, para po mabayaran yung 7,999. And next po, kung makakuha po kayo ng client under our agency or virtual lasting, so i-refund po namin yung payment ninyo, 100% yun guys after 6 months of employment. So, imagine, nagkaroon ka na ng naging free na lang yung training sa'yo and nagkaroon ka pa ng client, di ba? Now, regarding po sa ating registration, so again po, i-visit nyo lang po yung join.virtualassistant.university. Yan. And may kita nyo po dyan yung mga enroll now button or yan, click nyo po itong registration form dito. So, once clinic nyo po yan, madadirect po kayo sa ating registration form. And upon signing up po dito, meron po tayong requirement. So kindly prepare 2 valid IDs, proof of residency, and 3 signature specimen po. Since yun nga, kayo po ay mag-enroll for the Study Now, Pay Later program. And reminder lang po, after po nitong after po ninyo mag-sign up dito, so instantly may marireceive po kayo na email confirmation galing po sa amin. And ayan, for our payment channels po, especially doon po sa mga gusto mag-avail nung 50% discount natin. So we have here BPI, BDO, Union Bank, GCash, Paymaya, Coins.ph, Cebuana Luwilier, Palawan, and M. Luwilier. And para naman po doon sa mga gusto magbayad via debit or credit card, meron na po tayo ditong provided na PayPal link. Yan. So, click nyo lang po itong buy now and madadirect na po kayo sa ating PayPal. Yan. So, automatic na po yun na naka-discounted price na 3,999. Okay. So, again po, sa mga gusto na po mag-enroll, so just visit join.virtualassistant.university or visit nyo po itong description nitong live stream po natin. So, nandun na po yung enrollment form. Yan.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much for that, Kenji. So, meron tayong mga comments as well as some questions. So, from Joshua, also from Batch 3, the best ng VAU, they will motivate you to be better. How are you, Joshua? I heard ang dami mo ng client. Marben Paderes, soon to be part of VAU. Wow. That would be great. Okay. By the way, you can still share and tag your friends, ha? Even after this live stream, if you can still share this until next Wednesday kasi we're gonna have another live stream next Wednesday
Yes
ba
po.
yun?
Yes
And
po. Next
ano
Wednesday
yung
po.
topic next Wednesday?
So, for next Wednesday po, ang topic po natin is questions and inquiries po about Virtual Assistant University.
Yeah, so we're gonna answer like the frequently asked questions, and obviously you can still ask questions. Meron tayong dalawang question. Ang isang question is from Susan Ramirez Tamayo Rica Frente. Pwede bang 5 hours sa part-time? Actually, usually yung part-time is 4 hours. Pero meron namang mga clients din who still do part-time but extended siya like either 5 hours or 7 hours per day. Pero ang standard na part-time is actually 4 hours per day. Standard na full-time is 8 hours per day. Okay. So from Mitch Yanson, question po, anong oras po usually yung schedule ng training? So, yung training is actually already recorded as videos. However, the unique thing that we do, kasi di ba we have like group classes, right? So, aside from the video tutorial and everything, we do daily meetups or daily live streams, and it's every 9 p.m. and we limit it to an hour, but sometimes it goes beyond 2 hours. And then after that, you can proceed to like the activities, the training, and all that. And then you do the task for the rest of the day. So it will depend on like ano yung schedule mo na like some people they like to work at night, some people they like to work on it in the morning. But we really recommend if kaya mo, to show up on the live stream so that you can really like have those compelling questions answered, and you can
Yes
like
po.
hear other people's like viewpoints as well. But at any time during the day, you can also reach out to our coaches so that they can answer your questions. Okay? All right. So anyway, um with that being said, since there's like if there's still no more questions, let's just announce yung winner natin um for the pot money. So since dalawang
Okay
winner
po.
daw, you're going to have to
Opo.
split the budget kasi budget namin yan. So who's the winner? Okay, congratulations, Edward, Adrian, Jake Dupalag, and Jenny Ahmad Relion on Lagada. So they actually just shared this like 4 times
Yes po,
each,
4 times lang po.
like 4 times lang. So maybe like, you know what, try to share sa
Kaya niyo
mga
pang higitan
listeners
yun,
dito
guys.
na higitan nyo ng 4 times, you can win a
Yes po.
prize. So we give 500 via GCash. Anyway, please send your GCash to Yurilin or to our page so that we can send it to you. Okay? O meron tayong comment or question ba? Sir Kenji and Miss Judy, I was supposed to be part of the past batch, kaya lang may nangyari po at di ako nakastart sa training. Gusto ko po sana sumali ulit. If okay, sana self-paced. As much as I want to be part of a group, di ko po makaya ang pace, Miss Judy. Kaya ako lang po nakabantay sa baby ko po na na-accident at gumawa ng lahat. Uy, I'm so sorry to hear that. Anyway, yes, of course. You can just go ahead and do it self-paced and we will still assist you.
Yes po.
Just send a message to the page and then you can go ahead. You can even start
Actually, may
immediately.
contact po yata kami ni ma'am. So, pwede mo na lang po akong directly i-message po
Okay,
para
that's
mas
good.
madali po yung process.
All right. Okay. All right. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight on this live stream. You can see our socials, our number, our email, and the links here. Just go to join.virtualassistant.university so that you can register. And you all have a great evening. You take care, okay? And thank you so much, Kenji, for being with me tonight. You're so amazing as usual.
Thank you din
Anyway,
po.
all
Thank you,
right.
guys.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good night po.